All right, fans, we are back. The cell from hell hanging above the ring. And here comes the first entrant for the IWF.
Making his way to the ring from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 214 pounds, Rob Van Dam.
Well, this Rob Van Dam is a tremendous young wrestler. He's got all kinds of moves, but he decided to do something he shouldn't have done, attacking members of the XWF right here behind our own soundstage here at 21. That was absolutely uncalled for. Not going to be tolerated very much at all, and that's what this is all about now, is retribution. But then we see what's happened here tonight.
Indeed, every member of the scheduled IWF team systematically has been eliminated backstage. We don't even know who's representing the XWF in our main event tonight now.
Well, we know who we're going to have to go up against because they've managed to stay healthy somehow.
Well, here comes the next member of the IWF. And the man who has apparently been the mastermind behind this entire all-out assault leading up to tonight, the Incredible Four.
Well, you might think that he's some sort of mythological god or something like that, but I'll tell you right now, if I've got to step into the ring myself, I'll take him on and he'll find out he's not so indestructible.
Oh, I'd pay to see that. Once again, welcome everybody joining us here live on the Nation Network. This is the main event. If you haven't already, please take a moment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for tremendous content coming your way.
I want to see us get to at least 10 likes on this here live. During the live stream, we could get 3 more. Let's do that.
You see that hammer he carries into the ring. How much damage can a man do with that?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to hold it to see what kind of weight's into that thing, but potentially it could be one hell of a weapon. And hey, once that cell comes down, whatever you can get your hands on is part of it.
He is a fierce man, no doubt about that, this Four. One of the #1 contenders, you might say, for Cliff Anderson's championship. We saw Cliff earlier tonight coming up on the short end of the stick. And here's a man that we're very familiar with.
243 pounds, Greg Valentine.
Greg the Hammer Valentine, a year ago, wrestled right here for the XWF.
Well, he felt he wasn't getting used properly, wasn't getting the opportunities he was worthy of, and he went and took on an opportunity to go to the IWF. Not so sure things are working out any better for him over there.
Turning his back on the people that he shared a locker room with, though, as he was part of the ensemble that attacked Bam Bam Bigelow, AJ Styles, and the Hurricane here in the back lot. Welcome, everyone, once again to the Nation Network. This is the main event, and we're about to find out who will represent the XWF. Are you kidding me?
What in the world?
863 pounds. He's
Hulk Hogan and his Immortals. He has returned.
Well, where's he been for the last 2.5 months is what I want to know.
Hulk Hogan is the man who owns the XWF. He was a former CEO, had to step down or give up the championship.
which he ended up losing anyway.
All right, the bell sounds. Action is underway, and we are going to bring it to you as best we can. All 6 men are active. Anything goes. Pinfall or submission is the only way for this one to end. Hogan over the top rope and out to the floor he goes. Rob Van Dam out there with the Hulkster, throws him back into the ring.
There's no countouts, no disqualifications. There's only one way to win, pinfall or submission.
We have not seen the Legion of Doom here in the XWF in at least 10 months. Thor with a slam on Hawk, and Greg the Hammer Valentine now going to work on Animal. Electric chair, and he drops him like a bad habit. And now look at this. Here's the matchup. Thor going up against Hogan. Battles inside the ring, battles outside the ring. It is just breaking down here, ladies and gentlemen. Too much to cover.
Well, the cameraman's going to have a tough job as well, just trying not to get run over by anybody.
Hogan slingshotted out of the corner, and now Thor going to work on Hawk in the corner. Oh, I thought Van Dam was going to fly for a moment there. That would have been something. He and Hogan at ringside now. Big uppercut. And Thor going for the cover. Animal there to make the save. Van Dam just took out Hawk, I believe. Animal's been covered again, and this is really chaotic, ladies and gentlemen. And now Hogan back in the ring. Dropping the elbow on Rob Van Dam.
Right to the eyes, and it's all legal in this one, and I can't believe I'm actually going to be in any way, shape, or form rooting for Hogan, but as opposed to these IWF rejects that have come in here and caused all kinds of shenanigans, better the devil that I know than the devil I don't know.
Hogan now going up against Greg the Hammer Valentine. No strangers there. When Hogan was wearing the World Heavyweight title, Valentine was definitely a man he had to deal with. Meantime, into the steel was Thor, and again. And now Thor and Hogan.
The sound of steel was just absolutely rattling.
We've got bodies inside the ring, outside the ring. Hogan and Thor are on the floor, and they are not moving.
Once again, Valentine and Hogan line it up.
Animal taking a cover attempt, and there's Rob Van Dam to make the save. Van Dam, I thought he was going for the cover. Hogan with a big atomic knee drop, and now he's got Greg the Hammer Valentine. Again going for the cover. Meantime, I was going to say, no way he's going to make a save.
Well, the thing I'll say right now when it comes to the team representing the IWF, the difference right now is the ownership here and the leadership here is soundly behind Hulk Hogan and the Immortals. The IWF owner, Eddie Mansfield, not real happy with Thor for all the chaos he's caused between the two sound stages and the two companies.
I don't know that matters to Thor very much. It certainly hasn't thus far. Hogan with a splash on Rob Van Dam, going for the cover. And Van Dam able to kick out. Hogan going down again. Look at Thor with a power slam. He's got his feet up on the ropes. Hogan did. Still wasn't enough. Hurricane running nicely done. And now, meantime, Thor just got dropped. And I believe, indeed, let's see. Yes, he has been busted open. Thor is in trouble.
Well, we knew it was going to be chaotic. I didn't know it was going to be this bad, though.
Thor goes for the cover. Hawk slammed into the steel cage. Hogan able to kick out. And now there's a table introduced to the match. Again, drives him into the steel cage.
Well, none of these 6 dudes, I'll tell you, will be the same tomorrow morning.
How can you be? The human body not meant to take the punishment that they are all taking here tonight. Snapmare takes over Hulk Hogan, and now Valentine taking down one half of the Legion of Doom. What is it going to take for anyone to get a 3 count or a submission in this one? I can't imagine. Valentine just dropped Hawk into the top turnbuckle, and now the table coming in, and Thor is taking out all members of the XWF, I should say.
Hogan now set into the turnbuckle here. Bad situation if you're Hulk Hogan.
Thor with a big slam, thinks he's got him. Animal able to break that one up. If you're just joining us, fans, Bam Bam Bigelow, AJ Styles, the Hurricane were all supposed to be representatives here for the XWF. They were assaulted throughout the course of the night, unable physically to compete tonight. And Teddy Long, look at that through the table. Teddy Long came up with what he referred to as suitable opposition. Big pile driver right there by Thor. Animal not moving. Valentine down, and again Thor and Hogan walking up, and that's pretty much the marquee right there. Going for the cover. 2 count, and that almost ended the night. Von Dom has got the shoulder. Hogan gets intercepted, and Animal able to kick out.
I gotta tell you, oh, look at that.
Hogan just got hurled. Oh, and he's been busted open. Hogan in trouble. But the cage wall has come down.
We are losing cage wall 2 times now, both sides.
These guys are fighting inside and outside the cage. This is unbelievable. The Hammer with a pile driver on Animal. Goes for the cover. Save made by Hogan. They are tearing the place apart.
We've got bodies flying everywhere now, and Rob Von Dom going for a cover, and again the shoulder able to come up.
Valentine from behind and sends Hogan into the turnbuckle. Pile driver. Hogan on the receiving end. Look at this. Thor coming over. He wants to take advantage as well. Good Lord Almighty. This is a lot more than I was bargaining for tonight.
Valentine with another big clothesline, and look at this, the Road Warrior connecting.
Well, the Road Warriors no strangers to these types of confines. Of course, they were in the very first ever War Games match. Very similar in style.
Well, so far as the facility, it's very similar, but at least with the War Games, you had opportunities to have a man advantage for a little while.
4 now on the outside of the cage. Look at the bruises and the damage starting to be prevalent. Look at it. The cage has been absolutely dismantled.
Panel after panel has been smashed by the bodies of the competitors in this matchup. Normally when flesh meets steel, steel wins. However, on this occasion, it looks like steel's not doing so well.
Big uppercut. Back and forth, the battle rages on here. What is it going to take for either team to get a victory? I can't imagine.
Well, it's not a wrestling match. It's an all-out Donnybrook. It's a brawl.
There's no love lost in this one, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you.
You know, at this point, you might take that steel chain that's locking the door. The door doesn't serve a purpose anymore. I'd be using that as a weapon.
Well, you'd have to remove the lock.
Well, you know what? I'd find a way. What in the hell's going on here?
Hulk Hogan and Thor are going to battle on top of the steel structure. I don't believe this.
This is a really risky maneuver by both men.
Hogan just got dropped on his head on top of the cage. And now look at this, the Road Warrior Animal going up there. Thor going back up there, and now we've got a battle.
Hogan's waiting on him.
They collide. Oh, there's a big move. Hogan almost went over the edge. This is absolutely unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen.
We've seen, and now the Island side is up there, all 6 men going on top of the steel cage.
The South from Hell was never designed for this. Von Dom dropping Hogan with a DDT. And now Thor, a bloody mess. And look at this. Animal. Oh, they all go crashing through.
Everybody down, everybody out.
We've got bodies everywhere. Thor is moving. And now he's going to try and get the victory on Hulk Hogan. Hogan manages to get up and Thor can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hogan intercepted by the Road Warrior. And a big clothesline, and from behind, Thor is in trouble. He goes for the cover. Will that be enough? He kicked out. I can't believe it.
Well, we see bodies raining down. This time, Hawk came crashing down from atop.
Power slam. Will that be enough to keep him down? Indeed it is. Hulk Hogan and the Immortals are victorious.
What a matchup this was.
Fans, we thought it was going to be chaotic. Couldn't have imagined what we got.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I've seen some steel cage matches before, but never anything like this one. At one point, all 6 men were battling it out on top, and then all of them come crashing through.
Oh, this was absolutely too much to believe, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this, the bodies raining down.
That steel structure is never going to be the same again either. Imagine what the bodies are going to feel like tomorrow.
Here are your winners.
Hulk Hogan and the Immortals victorious, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us.